I'm going to quickly give an overview of the system in case you haven't come across it yet. And then I'll talk specifically on the new functionalities that we have added to the system. And then thereafter, if anyone has questions, you can raise them and I'll try to address them. So quickly, an introduction to the system. The East Africa Hazards Watch is an online system that we are trying to develop to address the problem of increased frequency and the intensity of extreme climate events. Due to these increased hazards, we also have like information gaps in terms of little automation and the information not being packaged for easy decision making. And since these hazards occur across the region, we need transnational coordination of these hazards. So the solution, as part of the solution, we developed this system, which is a regional public automated multi-hazard monitoring system that simplifies multi-hazard information to make it very actionable and easy to use, and also to help moving information from being analysis ready to decision ready information. And we also made sure that the system is built on open source platform so that it's customizable and sustainable and to ensure continued enhancement. So the approach that we take in developing the system is by harvesting key information from different platforms, different systems that are specialized, for example, in drought, in floods monitoring, climate change information, crop monitor layers. We bring them to the system to give you a combined interface and an harmonized interface whereby you can view all the hazards in the region in one platform. The system is being developed constantly, being iterated by a team that consists of programmers, climate scientists, Earth observation and system specialists. And this is all to bring these disciplines into one so that we can be able to look at what users really need, taking the feedback and constantly iterate based on these user needs. So currently, the system contains a number of risk information datasets, and this includes heavy rainfall data. We have extreme temperature, climate change information, food insecurity data, drought, crop conditions, pests, floods, and cyclones. So this is screenshots of what the system contains in terms of data. So we have ICPAC forecast that we generate weekly, monthly, seasonal, the one that the season forecast, for example, this one that we are attending this off. And you can find all of them online on the system and be able to interact and do some kinds of analysis that I'll show soon. And we have information for climate change. You can interact, see the different projections, how areas will change depending or based on different climate projection scenarios. So we have agriculture monitoring data, and this is an example of how we are able to pull information from a specialized system and then display the warnings here and allow you to do further analysis in the specialized system. Food security information, this is also a good way that we pull information from our partners. This data comes from the IPC, where ICPAC is part of the consortium that generates the periodic food security updates, and we pull and show this information here. So the system is interoperable and able to pull datasets from different sources and show the risk information. Drought monitoring, which this tool has been very helpful in these discussions in the working group sessions to help and see the current drought situations in the ground and help come up with impacts. We allow you to select a given specific area and get these kinds of visualizations. You can see, for example, this is, we are trying to move towards impact analysis, whereby when you click on an area, you're able to see estimated population that is at risk, that's exposed to these kinds of hazards, and you're able to, from there, see the interventions that are necessary. So we allow you to view a dashboard, which gives you an overall view of all the hazards that are listed at the top here. We're able to look at them holistically in one place. We have rich visualizations in the system. This is specifically for climate change. If you're looking at an area, you're able to see the trends in terms of time series analysis. We are bringing in new visualization that enable you to see, for example, the warming stripes. They show the temperature changes over time. I A new feature that we are excited to introduce to you is the areas of interest, which enables you to have as many areas as possible in the system. You are able to select, for example, a country, an admin area, a small level 1, level 2. You can draw a custom area in the system. And when you log in, you're able to customize these areas in a way that you select which updates you want to periodically receive, and then you will get them in your email. So this is how the area of interest looks like. You can manage the name, you can add tags for you to easily keep tabs of these areas of interest, and then you can select which products you want to receive in your email. Right now, we have the weekly forecast updates and the drought monitoring updates, and then you receive them. You receive these updates. We are working on the templates. Maybe I can quickly show you how it looks like. So this is the report that focuses, for example, this is Tanzania that you are seeing here. So you receive this kind of reports that focuses on, this is Tanzania, for example, and it gives you all the weekly forecast for that specific area, also including the estimated population, and this is specifically for the every rainfall forecast. And also the drought report will look something like this. So this is something we are currently iterating, and very soon we'll start sending out this kind of information to users who have selected their areas of interest. And yes, once you create an area of interest, you'll receive an email that looks something like this. And this is where now you can manage your area of interest. You can change your subscription preferences if you want, you no longer want to receive drought updates, and so on. So we are excited to launch this feature. We'll be testing it in the coming days just to make sure that everything is okay, and also to make sure that we include all the relevant information that users have subscribed to. So these are the sample email reports that I just showed you. And just to do a conclusion for the work in progress, that things that we are currently doing, but also to say that this is a constantly evolving system. It's a new system, so expect us to add more features. We are continuously adding, improving on what we currently have. For example, on the vulnerability and impact assessment information, we want to bring in more meaningful layers and, for example, be able to show the coping mechanisms for the different population. So this is something we are currently iterating on, and we welcome anyone who wants to partner with us in terms of sharing ideas, bringing in more impact data, vulnerability information from the different countries. This is a conversation that we want to start and keep it going, so that we can improve this system based on the feedback that we get from the users. So we want to add more information for environmental monitoring, allow download of data for a given area of interest, and APIs in a way that you can integrate to third parties. If you have your app, you are developing an app, you are a private sector, you want to pull this information, we'll be able to do that when we have this new feature. So yeah, thank you very much for listening to me. You can interact with the system on ipac.net. There's a feedback button there. Please feel free to tell us what you think. Thank you very much.